Okay. Avon calling. Doorbell doesn't work. But the alarm does. Check this out. Or it was. See that? Okay, this is our front entryway. This is the office study. Got a fan. Alright. Nice two-tone color. Double pane vinyl frame windows. I've opened these and opened these. This one, I think the alarm does not work. I've got notes on which one does and doesn't. About 3 of them. The back door doesn't. Alarm doesn't work. In comparison, this window does work. The alarm, all the windows work. The windows that are supposed to open. See, hear it. All right, coming on in. I don't remember closing these doors real good. We've got some places, some separation on the baseboard and around some casement, but I measured this. I measured the floor. Okay. All home inspectors are required to render opinions about the foundation. And just because some of us I use engineering equipment doesn't make me an engineer. Okay. I'm a blue-collar schmuck. I'm a home inspector. I'm a firm believer that home inspectors should stay in their lane, you know. But I do use engineering equipment, and I measure it, and the guidelines I look for is no more than 1 inch of floor height elevation differential within 30 feet, or no more than 2 inches of floor height elevation differential throughout the structure. And I've done that, and I'm not even getting 1 inch throughout the whole structure. Despite the video you're likely to see soon enough about the garage floor. So, but I mean, the house measures very well. Got some trees a little too close. That's about it. Your range has an anti-tip device. The boiler broils, the bake bakes, the burners burn. This cooktop, okay, it's circulating, this vent fan, and this corner is further from closer to the burners than 24 inches. But what supersedes code, because that's code. Texas Real Estate Commission doesn't care. Okay, I'm just thinking if you got a pot on here or something like that, you want a big pot of gumbo or a big pot of chili. Yeah, chili. But the manufacturer's installation instructions supersedes code. And they say, a lot of them, I don't know, I haven't read these, but if this corner is further than 35 inches, then they're okay with that. So we kind of did that. Some of our doors are loose. Not that one. This one, though. See that? I got some loose doors. I got a list of them on your report. Then come over here, you know, dishwashers, dishwashing. A couple things are going on in here. I kind of share that with you. When you put a hole in a partition like this for electric cables to go through, you're supposed to have a protector ring around there to keep the electric wire from rubbing on that. That's a code, okay? Then coming over here, this is called an air admittance valve. And that's good because we can't put a vent pipe up in the, I mean we can, but we don't want to look at a vent pipe up here. So we put an air admittance valve. It's a mechanical device and they'll fail. They're supposed to last for about 60 years. Okay. And I've been seeing them since the early 90s, mid 90s, and I've yet to see one fail. I've seen them in some pretty demanding situations, applications, if you will. 1/3 horsepower food waste disposal. The dishwasher washes. Oh, look at there. We're supposed to have protector holes right here. See that? I need to start looking a little better, don't I, bud? And then over here, I noticed this. Okay, well, we got this tape around here. Oh, that's shrink wrapped. It's okay. Okay, honey. Okay. Running in here. Bathtub, everything goes down. It's supposed to go down. Hey, Timmy. This sink is a little bit slow. This sink is a little bit slow on the drain. Okay, not real slow, but just a little bit slow. Moving on along. This door, this closet, the sentry closet, its top hinge is a little loose. Now you're gonna think I'm making it up. There it goes. Now, if you've got kids or what, you might not. These are sliders, and you might not want to lock the upper ones so that if there's a fire emergency, your child can get out. If your kid's, sneaking out, that top latch isn't going to stop them. So it's better for an emergency not to latch the top ones. And then these doors, okay? The door manufacturer, says that all 6 sides should be painted. Okay, this is the front face, I guess, or this is the front face. But you got the front face and the back face. Take your pick. Latch side style, hinge side style, all painted. Okay, we come up here. Does that look painted? Well, let me look. Does that look painted? Doesn't look painted to me. So if it's not painted, you don't have a warranty on the door. So if the door warps, you can't collect the warranty on it. I've seen cases where people had high humidity situations in their house. They had air conditionings were failing, and the doors started warping because they weren't painted. I mean, statistically, what are the odds of that? I mean, but, is it right or not? It's not right. These are the only 2 rooms, by the way, that have carpet in them. This is our laundry. We spent a lot of time in this clothes dryer. I think you even said that on another video, but the clothes dryer is clogged on the rooftop. Oh, look at you. Look at that. Look at that little drip. It didn't even show up on the water meter test. Look at you. Okay. Let me get a little, put you on macro mode and wait. Oh man. I got it. Okay. So got a little water leak. Now this code has just taken into effect 2 years. Has it been that long? It took into effect last year, but receptacles are no longer allowed. Are no longer. It's against code to put a receptacle on a peninsula wall or a kitchen island wall. Okay, because the cables can come down and people can grab them. Used to they said, well, you have to have. Used to have 2, but that's that. These windows all along here, they're all fixed. Fixed means that they don't actually move. And then we've got over here we have alarm. This window, the alarm does not work. Okay. And on around and around, because that's what we do. We go around. Alarms work on all those windows, if my memory serves me correctly, but I was taking notes. Receptacles all work. Again, 2-tone. You're not supposed to have a thermostat. You're not supposed to have a thermostat in a bedroom, okay? Mode, heat. The reason why you're not supposed to have an alarm in the bedroom is because a thermostat is a dumb animal. This might be a smart thermostat, but it will try to do whatever you tell it to do. Like you have 120 miles on your speedometer, your car might not go there, Well, you can put this on 50 degrees and it might not get there, but it will not turn off until, it's pacified is what it's called. And so if you close the doors and you're comfortable in here, this thermostat will make you comfortable. But the people on the other side of the door, they might be burning up or they might be freezing. Since I sleep in my bedroom, I probably want a thermostat in there. It's probably what I'd want. Okay, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, hot's on the left, cold's on the right. Now these sinks are dropped in. They do not have percolators. That's the word of the day. It's the overflow drains. And one time they were required. And quite a while ago, 30 years ago, 25, 20 years ago, somewhere along the line, they decided they weren't necessary. But, if you're sitting there washing your Barbie after, playing with her at the pool, and then the telephone rings, you get distracted, and then, the sink could overflow. Just kind of be careful about that. We've been in the soil closet, commode closet. We're in the primary suite. And everything looks pretty good underneath here. And the whole operation. This is the time when I like to say, hot's on the left, cold's on the right, the door's fine. Thank you, dear client, for your trust and your business. Those things mean the world to my family and I. So I appreciate it. If you can drop me a good Google review, it means a lot to a small businessman like me. And to my YouTube nation out there, all 12 of you, 13. Oh, wow. Thank you, Amarillo. There's a like button around there somewhere. If you got YouTube insomnia, I've heard that my mellow FM radio voice will put you right to sleep. There's a follow button or a join or whatever it is. I don't know. It doesn't cost anything. You just jab it.